Tanned up. This is
It is what it is.
I might show this later. It's not like I want to spoil the actual show day look, but Mark, what do you think? Am I professional?
Yeah.
All right, so the time is now 5:30 something. All the carbs and sweets that I got to eat yesterday have all flowed into the correct places, so I still feel like I got an empty stomach, but I've kind of bumped up the weight a little bit, so I'd say I'm now officially carbed up. Now there's a few more steps first before we actually get to real competition. Step number 1 is I got to go get my second layer of tan sprayed on, so that's where we're headed now. So let's get to the venue. All right. Showtime. Nearly. Actually, more like 3 hours out from showtime. Feels weird seeing all those snacks, ever having to deprive myself for the last few months. We might make a pit stop in there after, but let's find this stuff. All tanned. I'd like to say I'm feeling dangerous, but really I'm just feeling cold. I gotta sit here and warm up for a while. But current time, 6:36. Prejudging, or sort of the first stage of judging, starts at 9, so I gotta be backstage around 8. So we got an hour and a half to chill, hour and a half to kind of sit about. So I'm getting ready. I slept super good last night. I was getting a little worried because it's like when you get deep into prep and everything else with the water pulling, like some of these guys only get like 2 hours of sleep. But I was out from 8 till 5, so feeling well rested there. So I guess we'll just see what's next.
Moving right along into our men's classic physique open, Class C. First competitor on stage to present, number 5, Sam Sulik.
Go Sam!
your favorite classic physique pose. Great job, gentlemen. Thank you so much. You all look absolutely incredible. See you at finals. Thank you.
So we're back. Prejudging complete. First time hopping my freaking took us up on stage, busting some shit out. A little different than when you're sitting in front of the gym mirror and it's just you. But now I've gone from 0 stage experience to some stage experience. I've literally multiplied my experience by infinity if I started at 0. So for finals, I'm feeling extra comfortable about walking out there, you know, strutting and whatever else. But not much to do now. Very similarly to before with that one day out, it's like, this is the state I'm in. You know, I'm going to snack on a couple little Cheez-Its, a little bit of Mike and Ike's and stuff, but like not a ton of food or anything. I don't need to fill my stomach with any kind of grub. That'll just take away from my vacuums. But I'll spend this time carb up a little bit more just from not drinking any water between the prejudging and the finals. I should get a little bit drier, but shit, man, what's done is done. Now we just gotta wait and see the results. So let's get ready to go back for finals. All right, so we have arrived. Finally, time for finals. So this will be the last. We get a little clip here. I can get all the 8K posing clips and everything, but for now, let's well, you know, just have to make do with the phone clips of the actual posing routines. But I guess I'll see you once this is all over.
Great stuff, Sal. Time for our awards. Third place goes to number 11, Charles Muth. Second place, competitor number 12, Chad Sievers. And winning the class, competitor number 5, Sam Sulik. Gentlemen, front double biceps. Gentlemen, quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. Front double biceps. Relax. Relax, face the rear. One leg back, showing the calf, back upper biceps. Relax, face front. Abdominals and thighs. And your favorite classic pose. Charlie, if you're ready, pose down. You gentlemen, please file over to the diagonal. Handing out the award representing Global Formulas, we have the Prez, Jacob Franks, and with him we have our very own Ron Strantz. Gentlemen, if you take center stage, you may take the 2025 Legends Classic Men's Classic Physique Overall Title 2. Competitor number 5, Sam Sulik. Sam, put the trophy down. Front double biceps.
Who'da freaking thunk it? Who'da thunk it? First in my little class of height C and in the classic overall. So frankly, at least for, these last couple days, that's a big weight taken off my shoulders, right? Like I wasn't too nervous or anything, and honestly, that second time getting up on stage, I was feeling real confident. Not even, not like confident I was gonna like place the best or anything, but just like stage presence, because it's kind of tricky. I mean, I'm a little spoiled because at the last Arnold, I got to go up in front of the crowd doing those little like interview panels. So that was actually a little bit of practice in terms of sort of the public appearance side of things. Because frankly, if I didn't have any of that experience and I just walked out there for the first time in front of a huge crowd, half naked, it would have made me a little more nervous. But that makes this Vegas trip complete. So this competition season does not yet come to an end. So it's going to be over at the end of the month, right, with the Arnold. But yeah, those open guys were huge. Like they were actual legit pros from like different federations. So if I had to go up against them, this would be a very different conversation. I'm comfortable in classic right where I'm at. But now I've got a couple of phases of or a couple activities I got to finish. One, shower off. I'm extra oily and sticky and all tanned up. I'll still be tan for the next couple of days, but it'll be a little more faded than right now. And I got to get some food in my system, so we can cut to some of that later. I'm getting excited. Most of the tan has been showered off. I've got a reasonable amount of Cheez-Its and Goldfish consumed with some Powerade. So right now I've got a few goals. Before I can start doing anything, I gotta rehydrate, refuel up, get all carbed up, recover from this whole prep and dieting phase. And then the grind doesn't stop, right? Back to cardio, back to the deficit. But that's gonna start later. Not gonna have to worry about that today based on everything we've kind of gone up and down through with. So let's go get something to eat. And can I get 4 double cheeseburgers with lettuce,
4 double cheese,
ketchup, mustard, and onions?
Yep.
And then can I get a large Diet Coke?
And a lot.
So apart from a couple of extra snacks after this, and honestly, I mean, I might not even finish all 4 of these. Like I wanted to make sure I had enough that I'd have enough to get my full or my fill. But yeah, so the phase of locking back in, that starts tomorrow, right? What the calories that get consumed in Vegas, as much as I would like to say they stay in Vegas, not exactly. But in my current state, once I get back up to fighting weight, I mean, my morning weight's gonna be nuts tomorrow. Like I was 216 yesterday at my lightest for check-ins. Carved back up, a little more water, floating around 224-ish today. So with all the food and the water I'm drinking and rehydrating, I should be back up to around 230 with an empty stomach. And going into the Arnold, got some things to improve, of course. Generalized posing, front relaxed, side everything. Just, the detail work. But I'm going to make sure I come in a little bit leaner because I got an extra week-ish and a couple of days of getting back to a regular deficit. Calories, cardio, everything else, just like before. So this is kind of just a little blip in that path of getting a little bit leaner. But that's for me to deal with tomorrow. Tonight I get to chill, sleep like a freaking baby, wake up totally full. So assuming everything kind of goes right, I got a chest day tomorrow or some kind of lift. I'm not totally sure. It's been like 3 days, so I can kind of start the routine with whatever. But before I get back on track, I get to kind of enjoy the spoils of today. So Vegas trip complete to a satisfactory degree. So now in terms of the competition, on to phase 2. Let's go see how we can do with the Arnold.